We're here with Nicolas Charbonnier, helm on board Alinghi Red Bull Racing. So you brought out your AC40 today with the camera underneath your delta foil. You went for a tow test and came back in, removed the camera with the help of a hammer. Did you get all the info you needed, or were you still having issues with the piece?
No, I think the camera is to make sure that we understood perfectly how the foil is working in the water, and we came back on shore just to change it, but we didn't really have time to analyze the data. Next week we'll have more time to get into this data, and we'll know if we got everything we want or if we need to repeat it.
Good. So you got the sails on deck and then went back out, and a lot of testing. Can you run us through what you were looking for?
Yeah, we still have some testing to do with our two foils, like comparison to the one we built and the one designed one. And we also had the LEQ12 sails, so we always happy to learn about our sails and to know how to use them better.
So a lot of the sailing, a lot of different modes, some bow-up sailing, playing with ride height up and down. Does the bow-up sailing help a lot in the light wind, or what are you doing? Are you playing with angles of attack?
Yeah, the bow-up sailing is not really something we use in proper sailing. It's more to see how the foil is reacting to it. It's like you will never see any of the AC40 sailing like this. It's just like a special criteria of the testing we have to do without foil.
So the other week there was a Sail GP Chicago. They were putting the foils up and down to gain some speed. Obviously now you were foiling, but it looked like you were pumping the foil flap. Did it help with any speed?
No, we were not pumping the foil flap. The system is on its own. Like we just setting targets and playing with height of the boat. But no, we couldn't pump the flap.
And you were practicing roundups and bearaways on both sides. Did you notice a difference between the performance of the foils?
Yeah, I mean the whole goal of the day was just to compare the two foils. Like, we don't know yet if one is better than the other. It's just to see how it works compared to the other one, and just we're gonna collect the data and go into it.
And just when you're at the helm, what data are you looking at through manoeuvres? You're looking obviously VMG, but also you're looking at true wind angle, apparent wing angle, into and out of tack?
Yes, basically for us, especially when we end up with the helm, there is a lot of focus on the speed and the true wind angle, just to make sure we exiting on the good angle and with a decent speed. And when we're not ending with the wheels, then we start playing with the height and the cant of the boat, just to make sure the other driver gets a smooth ride.
So what were your entry and exit angles today?
It's changing. It's impossible to say, because through a couple of knots of breeze you can exit to 100 degrees, and if you have just a couple more you got to 140, for example, in the jibe. So it's really, every single one is different, and there is a massive change in with just a couple of breeze difference.
Nico, thank you so much.
All right.
Have a good weekend with your cat.
Yeah.